Hey, welcome back to Blue Radical Apothecary, where your skin glows, your tea is medicinal, and your herbs are spicier than your ex's take on astrology. So you guys sent in a lot of questions about herbalism, and it wasn't just questions about what is chamomile good for, which is awesome. So I pulled a list of 10 questions, and I will be answering those questions today. Let's dive in. Question number one was, do I really need to energetically match herbs to people, or is that just hippie stuff? That's a great question. And no, it's not all just fluff. Herbs aren't just chemistry, they actually have personalities. For instance, marshmallow can help soothe your gut and your feelings. Think of marshmallow as moistening and cooling, and it's great for people who run hot, dry, and inflamed. If you're already a cold and damp type, marshmallow won't necessarily work for you as well as it would for somebody who actually needs it. So yes, you do need to energetically match the herbs with people. It's a bit to grasp your mind around, but once you understand herbs energetically, it will make a lot more sense. The second question was, what is the difference between a tincture and a glyceride? Tinctures are alcohol-based, meaning it's made with alcohol, and glycerides are glycerin-based, meaning it's made with vegetable glycerin. Tinctures can hit a little harder, they absorb faster, and they can potentially extract more constituents. Glycerides are sweeter in taste, they're a little bit more gentler with the same results, but they're also really good for kids and for people who are sober. You would probably see the main difference when I say that tinctures hit a little bit harder versus glycerides are a little bit more gentler, meaning that if you were to take a tincture of skullcap for, let's say, to calm a panic spiral, the tincture would help in about 15 minutes versus the glyceride, which might take around 30 minutes. Still very effective, but in their own way. Question number 3. Is it safe to mix adaptogens like ashwagandha and rhodiola together? Yes, but with a vibes check. Ashwagandha is warming and grounding, and rhodiola is stimulating and cold. It's a power couple if your body can handle it. For someone with burnout and freeze mode fatigue, they're a dream team. But if you're anxious and wired, you'll be up, probably pacing and trying to plan a mushroom farm on the moon. So yes, it is safe, but you'll have to figure out what it is that you're feeling prior to taking it. Number 4, how long do you have to take herbs before they work? This is also a great question. So this depends. Nervines like passion flower can chill you out in 30 minutes, but liver support like burdock will take anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks before you start seeing them work. When you start taking herbs, you're reprogramming your body, and this is a slow process. Herbalism is the slow beauty of results that last. An example of this is that I had a client with cystic acne who helped clear their skin after about 8 weeks of taking burdock and red clover. I know we want instant results, and sometimes we can have them, but depending on the scenario is going to relate on the amount of time that you're going to start to see herbs to work. Number 5, what's your go-to herb for hormonal acne? When I personally dealt with hormonal acne, I used to drink nettle, oat straw, and I mixed in vitex berry. These 3 separate or together helped me personally, given my body and what I needed. Oat straw is amazing. It's an unsung hero. It's nourishing, mineral rich, and stress buffering, and offers gentle liver support. Because my issue was very intense, it took me over 6 cycles to really see tangible results. For somebody with less intense hormonal acne, you could see results anywhere after 3 cycles. I also stopped using a lot of over-the-counter products, and I started making my own skincare because of that situation as well. So I use what I make, and you can find those products in the description below as well. Number 6, how do I know if a herb is working if it's subtle? This is where our handy dandy notebook comes into play, and where we should have been recording everything that we've been putting in our bodies and how we've been feeling after taking those herbs. Herb, like I've stated before, is like micro magic. Are you sleeping better? Are you pooping better? Are you not crying in the drive-thru at McDonald's anymore? These are all things that you should be tracking. You're not just going to drink tea and everything is going to fall into place. You might have started drinking lemon balm or taking lemon balm as a tincture and glyceride, and you're like, I don't feel anything. Nothing's happening. But then 3 weeks later, you notice that you haven't had a panic attack. Coincidence? I think not. So make sure you are tracking everything with herbs. Number 7, can herbs help with a leaky gut? Yes, and they won't charge you $300 a month for gut protocol. Marshmallow root, calendula, and slippery elm are my go-to top tier gut healing crew. I'd say if this is a combination that you want to try for leaky gut, to drink it for 3 times a day up to 30 days and then reevaluate. If you want more information about that, feel free to reach out directly and we can get you on some herbs ASAP. Number 8. What herbs are best for people with autoimmune conditions? This is going to be person specific, but immunomodulators like reishi, astragalus, or schisandra support without overstimulating, but we want to avoid stimulators like echinacea. Again, this is person specific, so if you want to chat a little bit more about that, feel free to message me and we can sidebar. Number 9, can you take too many herbs at once? Yes, the answer is just because they're natural doesn't mean that they're not going to have drama amongst themselves. Start with 1 to 3 herbs max per blend and layer slowly. Once you understand herbs a little bit more, then you can start adding more to your blends. There's a chance that you could take 12 herbs at once for stress, and then you can end up with more stress and bloat. So scale it back and let's do basics. 1 to 3 herbs max per blend and go from there. Our last question, number 10. What's one advanced herb that's super underrated? Great question. My answer is agrimony. It's a powerhouse and also a quiet friend who sees everything. It's an astringent, it's anti-inflammatory. The real secret sauce is that it's great for emotional healing. These are for the people that say I'm fine and who tend to hide their pain behind a smile. It's subtle, it's wise, and it's completely slept on. So agrimony is a yes for me. Speaking from personal experiences, I think this herb is very underrated and it's very amazing to break through emotional boundaries. So there you have it. Your completely rad questions answered and hopefully helpful. Drop your next batch of questions in the comments below. And if this questionnaire has helped you in any way, feel free to subscribe for more. And if you're ready to start your home apothecary, I want to gift you some awesome freebies in the description below, so be sure to check those out. Thanks for being here as always, and until next time, keep your herbs close and don't let this be our last sip of tea together. Bye!